stream, YouTube, people, how are y'all doing? This is BloodNekoKiux. And today, on this Case&Arsenal, I'm going to show... some of the arsenals you could create with the free starter. I'm going to create two different arsenals. One will be a more close-range focus oriented, and the other will be more mid-range. Or variety. Something. Let's go with the close-range one first. So, we start on, we'll be using Nature and Psycho. On the Nature side, we have Ice Sword, Bolt of Fire, Vacuum Slash, Twister, Tree of Fang, Healing Water, Fortress of Iron, Glacial Wall, Entangled, Thunderstorm, and Flame Sword. Well, it's a lot of swords. That's why we're using Nature. And on Psycho, we have Knife, Rock Shot, Bomb, Dazzle, Crystal Wall, Bout Face, Psycho Sniper, Psycho Shell, Psycho Sniper, Psycho Wave. Good morning! Not the bout, but I'm watching it. Okay, cool. Psycho Wave and Psycho Burst. Now, you only come with one of each, but that's not going to be too much of a concern. And if you want to see the full list, I'll leave a link into the description of this channel. And for those of you watching live on stream, you can find them at PhantomDusted.com and just search free pack. So, let's start with our attacks. We have Psycho Knife. Let's go ahead and put one Psycho Knife in here. We'll have Flame Sword. Come with Flame Sword. Ice Sword. There's a whole bunch of swords. And we have a Vacuum Slash. And for one of our, we'll have, for our finishers, we can have a Psycho Wave. Oh, we have Psycho Burst. We put Psycho Burst in there. Psycho Wave. Pass Burst. Yep, there it is. Psycho Burst. These are all close range. We're going to add some mid-range stuff in here as well. So it's not just going to all be close range stuff. We're going to add, in Nature, a Bolt of Fire. Because we can't be all close range. We can just focus on being close range. Bolt of Fire. Add a Psycho Sniper. And then lastly, a Rock Shot. Alright. These are going to be the basic attacks we're going to use. Now let's focus on some defense skills. In Nature, we have something called Glacial Wall. And Glacial Wall, I view, is one of the best low-costing defensive skills in the game. It freezes targets' buttons for 10 seconds. So what this means is, when you block this attack, when you block an attack with this, doesn't matter at what range, it's going to freeze their buttons for 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a long time. Especially when you can get about 3 attacks off in 10 seconds. A Fortress of Iron erases any short-range skill it blocks. So say if they have a going close range with you, you can use Fortress of Iron and delete their defensive skill. Delete their close-range skill. And on the other side here, we can add a Crystal Wall. It prevents against Pierce. What Pierce does is, if you have an attack with Pierce, say like Vacuum Slash here, any attack that will break this defense, the remaining damage will go through. How you break defense skills, right? You'll see a defensive 3. If something is a higher number, not equal, but a higher number than that number, so say this Crystal Wall will block for 3, which means it will block Flame Sword without getting broken. However, it will lose the Vacuum Slash since it goes over 3. And since it has Pierce, the rest of the damage will go through. Crystal Wall prevents that damage from going through. It just protects against Pierce. Woo! And we will add a Psycho Shell for very strong defense. Psycho Shell? Yeah, Psycho Shell. Another anti-pierce. Cost 3, defensive 6. and then one about face. Now about face will just take a skill and throw it back at him. Not attack skills. Will not do close range attack skills. But things like Bullet of Fire here, Psycho Sniper, it'll flip back in their face. And now, since we're being all closely up in their face, we'll need some healing would help. Healing water heals you by 5, kind of self-explanatory. And the last skill we're probably going to put in here is actually a very strong skill called Dazzle. Dazzle is also part of the free skills. Essentially, it scrambles the opponent's buttons for 10 seconds. This doesn't mean every time they press it will be random. So, say if I have a button on Y, now it's randomly on a different button, but it'll stay at that button for 10 seconds. It might move Y to A, or A to B, or B to X. I'm using Xbox notation, actually. On your keyboard, it'll be 1, 2, and 3 where your skills are. Yeah, but here's a basic, straightforward, close-range arsenal with some mid-range options, because we can't just be all one. Psycho Knife is going to be your low costing. Flame Sword is going to be your main go-to for damage. Ice Sword is actually very strong. Again, we have more things that freeze and confuse buttons. If you notice, we have 3 things that do that. We have 2 things that freeze the buttons and 1 thing that confuse the buttons. And keep about 15 ore particles, that way we start with enough ore to use it. And so we're going to take this arsenal and try it out online real quick. So we're going to opt to match. One-on-one standard. Let's see if we can find another one. And if this takes too long, I'll edit this part out. Okay, we'll create one. One-on-one standard. And we'll just go to Palace. And for new players and such like that, the characters actually matter. But the characters matter on how you dodge. So Freya, player, the protagonist, Tsubaki, No, Meister, Chunky are all jumping characters, which means when you click in the analog stick or left bumper or whatever's the jump on keyboard, you will jump. Edgar, PH, Shama are cartwheeling characters, which means when you hit their movement option, they cartwheel. And Cuff Button, JD are rolling characters, which means, well, they'll do a dodge roll. The difference between a dodge roll and a cartwheel is the cartwheel is a shorter distance, but it has lower recovery. The dodge roll dodges further, but has a higher recovery. So we're just going to go with a cartwheeling character. That's just a personal preference. We'll start with his arsenal. And we already got a person. Alright, let's try this sucker out. Now, the point of this is just to show what the arsenal can do. Winning or losing, you can take this and tweak it as you want. And I like to show these things live. I like to show my mistakes, and I like to give more on my thought process in playing the game. Because I personally feel when people do tutorial videos, they don't show the actual thought process behind it. They just show, it's like, here, do this. But it's actually going to show what this can do. Okay, we start with 5 ore, which is good. So we're just going to take all that. And we already got Bullet of Fire, so we have a way to start attacking immediately. Okay, he's going to hide underneath the stairs. That's fine. Right now, we're just going to harass him. He's either forced to dodge or do something else about it. Okay, we're going to take this. Dazzle. Okay, he's coming out at us, which means he might have a close range skill, so we're going to dazzle him. He's blocking. Up! Yeah, he's got Psycho Knife. Got it. So you want to keep an eye on your opponent's aura. He has a... Hup! What's it on cartwheel? Oh! We barely dodged that. Healing water. And we're just going to keep doing this until our close range skills appear, which is the main focus point of this. We already have more aura than he does. So he does not have enough aura to out-defend ours. We can just out-race him. Another aura particle. Good. And Ice Sword. We're just going to go in with this. If we can hit him with Ice Sword... There we go. Now he can't defend us for a little bit. Even though Ice Sword increases for each use we use it, it's still, every time we hit him with it, he won't be able to attack. So we're just going to prevent him from attacking for the rest of the amount of time. We're just going to go mid-range now and hit with Bolt of Fire. Oh, that was a bad shot. I have to wait till he's around the cover. There we go. Okay, now he has attacks again. Oh, he has float. Oh, we're going to get hit by that. Okay, he has Psycho Knife, so we're going to back off. We're going to hit him with Dazzle, so he can't use his defense. So his skills are scrambled. And there we go. That's the game. We didn't get to show off only a few of the close range capabilities of this arsenal, but we at least got to show it off. Let's see if he stays for another one. Alright, let's go. What do we start with now? 3, we'll keep that, because most of our skills are Lesson 3, Psycho Knife, Bolt of Fire. Alright, again, we can just start harassing the opponent. And what I mean by harassing, I mean just throwing skills at him. He doesn't have a defense, so until he can do something about it, we're just going to keep... Oh, Psycho Spear! Okay, he's coming straight at us, which means he's got a skill of some kind. Oh, he went the wrong way. Okay, we're going to replace this. Okay, he pressed it faster. Whoop! We made a mistake. Okay, we got Psycho Burst. We have a way to defend. Go down the stairs. Back up the stairs. If you look at the top left, you can see what type of skills he has equipped. That's how I know when it's safe to go in and not safe to go in. We'll get rid of Psycho Burst since we don't have enough ore to use it yet. And pick up Psycho Sniper, so we can hit him from this range with it. Oh, snap! He's got Throwing Stone. He can hit us from that range too. Where we made the mistake is eating that Psycho Burst too early and we got overzealous. He's got Stone Shot. 1, 2. Won't get hit. No, we're not! Cartwheeled in time. So he has a thing full of attacks. We're gonna wait for him to dwindle down. Okay. We need to get back to our skills. And hopefully have something to counter that. If we can pick up Flame Sword, we can win this game just about. Psycho Sniper. Okay, we got him with Psycho Sniper. We'll replace our Bolt of Fire. We'll get Rock Shot. There we go. Now, Rock Shot is a parabola, which means we can be under here and throw it up to him now. There we go, and that's the game. Again, even though this is close range arsenal, we didn't draw our close range skills fast enough. That's also why they added the Bolt of Fire, Psycho Sniper, and Rock Shot, just in case we need to fight at a mid-range. Okay, we'll do one more. Really showing off what this arsenal can do. Okay, we start at 3 with Rock Shot and Ice Sword. We'll leave that healing water there. We're just going to charge at him. Use a Rock Shot. Force him to move. Oh, wait for him to land. And as soon as he lands, we're going to use his Vacuum Slash. When you jump in this game, or do a high, go high like that, there's a recovery. The skill that he used was Levitate. You can actually press the button again to cancel Levitate. Okay, we'll make sure he lands. Is he going to land here? Ice Sword. Now he can't attack us for a little bit. And we're just going to keep doing this until Ice Sword costs too much to use. We'll pick this up, which is Healing Water. Throw a Rock Shot. He can't defend against us right now, so you can just keep attacking him. In this game, you want to press every advantage you can. If you give the opponent a slight chance, just like in, say, a card game or something like that, they can take full advantage. Oh! Okay, we missed with that. Okay, it's going to be hard to hit him from here, so we're going to save our ore a bit. Looks like he's got a close range skill. Okay, he was a bit out of range for that. We're going to move over here. There we go. That's the game again. Okay. And we're actually going to stop there. And I'll make another arsenal in a little bit about more of a mid-range build. But that's this beginner close-range deck. And as you see, I just jumped to a random person online. No restrictions, no nothing. And it can compete. So, hope you enjoyed that. There'll be more starter content and more Case and Arsenals in the future. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed that. That's it. Bye!